welcome to Nosey Road St Helens, where the Saints entertain Sheffield Eagles. Mascot for this afternoon is Jennifer Hayes. 8 3/4 years old she is. Her birthday is the 21st of November, so all these 3/4 and that, they all count, don't they, Jennifer? She's out there with Captain Shane Cooper in the standoff berth again for the second week in succession, and he made a good job of it last week, didn't he? Jennifer attends Nutgrove Methodist School. Her favourite player is Bernard Dwyer. He's in a testimonial season. Unfortunately, he's out injured, but I don't know if she's had a picture taken with Ian Pickervant, who's one of her favourites as well. Hobbies include swimming and the Brownies, and obviously coming to the Saints. Now, talking to Jennifer before, she wants to say a big thank you to her dad, Tony, for bringing her to all the Saints home matches, and Tony is a steward in A stand over on the far side. So today's match day mascot, Jennifer Hayes from Nutgrove Methodist School. And the Saints team for this afternoon, unchanged from last week: Steve Prescott at full-back, three-quarter line of Alan Hunt, Scott Gibbs, Paul Loughlin and Anthony Sullivan, Shane Cooper and Bobby Golding, this prolific half-back pairing. And if they combine as well this week as they did last week, well, we're going to have a lot to shout about, aren't we? John Neal, Sean Casey and Adam Fogarty are in the front row. Ian Pickervant, Sonny Nicol, Chris Joynt the back three, Phil Beavers and Andy Dannett. Now, before I hand you over to Mick McGowan, who we're doing a joint commentary, Mick is the Sheffield Eagles video man. I have an apology for last week for the Castleford video. With it being on Sky and we get poo-pooed, I was over in the director's box. We had a problem with one of the tape machines after about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. A lot of you don't have Sky, a lot do have Sky, but at Micron, where they edit it up, both David, who's your cameraman today, and Phil, who did the editing, tried the best. Obviously, we hadn't got any crowd sound, otherwise I would have gone and dubbed the sound over, but they thought best, and they put Eddie Hemmings and Steve-O on. I'm sure it didn't spoil your pleasure too much. I know you like listening to what you like listening to here at St Helens, but that was the only way they could do it. Just a technical hitch in the 9 years that we've been videoing here at St Helens. I think it's only about the third or fourth fault we've had, so we can't really grumble, but obviously it was annoying with it being such a good game and Saints being rampant, especially in the second half. Anyway, I'll just hand you over to Mick now to give you his Sheffield team, led out by Captain Lee Jackson. Mick.
Thank you, Ron. It's a perfect afternoon for rugby league. The pitch in absolutely tip-top condition. There's no wind. It's not too cold. It's not too warm. We should be in for a treat. There've been some superb games here over the last couple of years, Ron.
Yeah, there certainly has, Mick, and obviously you did well last season. You beat the Saints here at Nosey Road. You beat the old Pie Eaters, didn't you, at Wigan? First time you've beaten both last season, so we're looking to an exciting game this afternoon.
Actually, coming back after doing the double last season, Ron, so just run through the Sheffield team. They have at full-back Maiko, on the wings Pixley and Sodji, centres Price and Hayes, half-backs Powell and Briggs, front row Broadbent, Jackson and Thompson, the back three Clancy, Carr and Farrell, and replacements today for the Eagles are Turner and Dale Lawton.
Yeah, so the centre fielder, both, well, I'm saying led out by Lee Jackson, but it's Donald Powell that's captain, isn't it, Mike? Apologise for that. But centre fielder, referee Stuart Cummins from Widnes. Match day mascot there, Jennifer Hayes, out with Shane Cooper, all change round. Saints are going to be playing from the clubhouse up to the Eddington for this first half. And young Jennifer Hayes there going over to the main stand side. Just running over there to be met by Steve Brown, one of the staff from the promotions office. So young Jennifer Hayes there, big day for this young lady. She'll be going taking her place there with her dad for the rest of the game. It's going to be Sheffield to kick off. Saints will receive the ball first. And as far as we're both concerned, Mick, good win for you last week against Warrington. Good win for us here at against Castleford. So if we get more of the same, we should have a good game.
Yes, it's a good build-up to the game. Both teams coming off good wins. Exceptionally good win for the Eagles against Warrington. It kept the season alive, and Saints have had a bit of an up and down season, but it's just looking to be running to some form run.
Yes, well, we're coming through, and it's two of our new fellas, Scott Gibbs and Bobby Golding, Mercurial Golding. Saints playing now, bring it blindside, and Fogarty playing out of his skin, takes a big hit there. Swarming gang tackle by the Eagles. Now it's with Golding, puts the ball upfield. David Maiko will have to turn and take this, Vic. Takes it well, but Saints move up quickly, and Golding leads the charge.
No, carry on. Give up the start.
But it's Bright Sodgy.
You have it when you have to go. No, you carry on.
Well, Bright Sodgy has it for the Eagles. Solid display. This Aussie, Paul Carr, prolific second rower. Obviously with losses on the Eagles side. Mark Aston, Bruce Maguire, David Frace. They'll be heavily missed, but you've got to get on with the job. Anthony Farrell. Oh, well taken there by Pickervance. Clamped him, man and ball. Drove him back. Excellent tackle. Now with Lee Jackson. The kick downfield. This youngster, Carl Briggs, puts it down, and another youngster, Steve Prescott, picks the ball up. Excellent pass inside, flick pass from Prescott, which set Sullivan on his way for the try just before half-time last week here at Knowsley Road. Sean Casey takes the acting half-back position. He brings it blindside. Well, a loose ball, tidied up by Anthony Sullivan. Got his first tries of the season last week, 3 of them. John Neal, he takes it upfield. Sheffield closing the Saints down. Cooper onto Nickel. Solid tackling in the early minutes, just over 2 minutes gone. Golding again. Puts it deep. Sodgy will gather it. Ex-Hull KR flyer. He's well taken down. Cooper again leads the charge. Cooper moves over quickly, and he's in again, is Cooper, along with Pickervance. Solid tackling. This is the order of the day as far as the Saints are concerned. They've got to keep the Eagles up in their own 20-metre area. But a good break there, Richard Pixley. Lee Jackson attacked in half. He brings it infield. It certainly looked a hint forward from our angle onto Powell, but offside was given. I thought it blew for the forward pass. Powell takes it quickly. Eagles move it left. Alex Thompson has possession. Good tackling by Nickel and Casey. Good yardage made by the Eagles. John Glancy. Saints forced back. They line up. The referee looks. Change of direction. Paul Broadbent drives it forward. Now with Briggs, he brings it crossfield, looking for the gap in the Saints defence. Clamped by Pickervance and Fogarty. Powell at dummy half. Oh, well, that looked forward there onto Farrell. We're allowed to go on, the last one of the sequence. Let's see what the Eagles have up the sleeve. Richard Price has it at the dummy half, along to Briggs. Powell goes without it. Well, that's an offside there, as Powell kicked it through in disgust. I think it was Powell. And the prop forward, Broadbent, in an offside position. So Saints in possession. Just look a bit bunched over here to our right. But it's Nickel that drives the ball up. Golding to Fogarty. Eagles move up quickly. Cries for offside from below us. The popular side faithful. Very partisan section of the crowd here at St Helens. And Farrell doing a bit of mauling on Pickervance. And Farrell is penalised for pushing off. Saints have the penalty. And Bobby Golding will find touch on the popular side. Stand side. Sean Casey looking for that quick play of the ball. Looking for the runners. John Neal comes in. He turns in the tackle. He looks to release it, but Farrell has him clamped, along with the prop forward Broadbent. Blindside ploy, but then turned in field to Adam Fogarty. He's looking for the support. Saints in the Eagles' 20-metre area. Golding drawing the defence in. Well, the ball's loose. It's come back to Golding. Forward pass indicated. The scrum down, Sheffield feed.
Oh, well, look there on, play on to me. The Eagles man had played the ball from Golding's pass. Couldn't have been a forward pass. Golding came round, tracked round and dropped on the ball. For me, that should have been a 6 more for the Saints. Oh, Daryl Powell just bringing the ball away. And the sun comes out. It's a gorgeous autumn afternoon. Glancy tries to work his way around Sonny Nicol, but Nicol just goes down, taps him round the ankles, brings him down. Broadbent brings Richard Price in. Paul Broadbent been outstanding form so far this season. He's been probably the form prop. This is Alex Thompson, almost makes it to the halfway line. Mr. Cummins brings Saints a good 10 metres back. Paul Carr takes a charge, gets one to Lee Jackson, Jackson to Carl Briggs. Maiko comes in, hands a bit of, well, just added a bit of pace into the attack. And Lee Jackson just complaining there that it was a Saint man that knocked the ball down.
Well, it looks as though it come off Lee Jackson from me, Mick, but I thought so. But obviously, that's the ruling. It's St. Teddon ball. Chris Joint breaks blindside onto Bobby Golding. He brings Alan Hunt in. Scorer of 4 tries last week. Sloppy play the ball. Tidied up by Cooper. That'll have to be tidied up through the match. But Pickavance straightens it up. Quickly dispatched to the earth by Farrell and also Alex Thompson. Fogarty now. Played well this season. Now with John Neal, the big Cumbrian powerhouse forward. I would imagine he'll be drafted into the Cumbrian squad when the Aussies come over. They play Cumbria at Workington on the 2nd of October. Golding, Cooper along the line. Inside ball to Prescott. Prescott tries to scrape through, but Broadbent brings him down. Last tackle of the sequence. Sheffield urged to get back on side, but it's Golding. Change of direction and puts the ball deep into this top corner. Certainly Golding, a class player, and he's given Saints a new lease of life. And he's up to the rest of the players, obviously, as they're responding to him. He's a crowd pleaser, he prods and probes, and he keeps the side going. Scrum down now, Saints. Well, Sheffield feed, I beg your pardon, Mick.
Yep. It looks as though Bobby Golding just lost a few pounds around from last season. Looks a lot fitter.
Well, he does look fit, there's no danger, I don't know about that. He's still a stocky chappy, isn't he, like, when he's doing the business for us, Mick?
So he certainly looks a little bit timid to me than he did last season. And he's certainly looking in good form at this particular stage. Again, Broadbent hits the ball up hard, offloads to Briggs. Briggs looking to develop the ball, tackled by Fogarty underneath. That's a good tackle by Fogarty on the half-back. This time Paul Carr. Paul Carr goes on the short side, tackled by Neal. And young Scott, I'm saying Scott Gibbs, he's not that young, but he's a new player to the game. This is Powell. Powell will handle by Cooper. And Joint. Farrell now. Farrell steps. And again, Cooper kills the ball. Last tackle. Eagles have brought the ball almost to St. Helens 40 line. Jackson dummies. Sees that Carl Briggs was under pressure. Kicks it himself. It's play on now as Alan Hunt brings the ball away. Good chasing from Glancy, but Alan Hunt beats him. Got on the outside. Good play from the winger. Good chasing from Sodji.
Yes, good cover there by Eagles, Mick. But Alan Hunt came infield and then led a merry dance. Now the ball being taken over to Chris Joint. Long pass from Golding. Blindside here, Pickavance creates the gap onto Loughlin. Loughlin, can he draw the defence in? He takes the tackle. Excellent tackle there by Richard Pixley. Cooper at dummy half. Now it's with Sean Casey. Onto Fogarty, he straightens up, he bursts through. But Carr clamps him. He seemed to have broken the tackle, but Carr came back. And Powell, no, I beg your pardon, and Glancy. Second bite to the cherry. Gibbs inside to Hunt. 10 metres from the Sheffield line. Last tackle of the sequence. Let's see what Saints have up the sleeve. It'll go to Bobby Golding. Let's see what the little man does. Changes the direction. Onto Nicol. Nicol chips it through. Golding hacks it on. Well, knocked dead by the Sheffield player, David Maiko. There again, Mick. Golding putting you under pressure, change of direction, shaping to bring it midfield, took it back, and Michael cleared the ranks. You've got to drop out from between the sticks now.
It's a line drop out, all created by Bobby Golding's improvisation there. Saw Eagles had come up quickly on the open side, just switched it back to the blind side. So Shane Cooper shows the ball to Scott Gibbs, and it just drifts onto the outside.
Alan Hunt now from the acting half-back position. Oh, excellent tackling there by the Eagles. Broadbent, as you say, informed forward, leading the charge, but it's Fogarty that penetrates the Eagles' 20-metre line. Golding and Cooper onto Pickavance, hit it hard there, Pickavance, pinpoint ball. Prescott attacked in half-back, all the Saints in the Eagles' 20-metre area. Neil gets it away to Casey, onto Nickel. Saints will have to spread it over to the right. Oh, good tackling there, but the ball's come back. The ball's still loose, and the Eagles have it. They did well there. Excellent tackling there by the Eagles, shook the ball out, and they came up with possession.
Yeah, top defence from Paul Carr, put a big shoulder on Sonny Nickel, dislodged the ball, and Alex Thompson gratefully accepted it. But I'm impressed with Saints' run so far. I've only been playing 10 minutes, but they seem to have a nice set pattern about them, playing to good patterns, playing to the game plan.
Well, we are, Mick. It's just took us a while to get into the swing, but every game's different. It's you can only play as well as the opposition will let you, can't you? But yeah, we're shaping well. No score at present, as you said, 12 minutes gone.
Yeah, and Broadbent there again, another little pass off to Lee Jackson. Powell puts the ball into the corner. Prescott with some big defence in front of him. Oh, good chase from Sodji. Took Prescott till he didn't give him any chances.
But Alan Hunt steps up at the acting half-back position. Sean Casey being treated in the Sheffield Eagles half by Jeanette Smith. Just taking a knock. He's coming back on side now to Saints back to the full complement. Eagles moving up quickly, as you'd expect them to do, closing the Saints down. Variation of play there by Cooper. Onto Scott Gibbs. Inside to Hunt. Hunt onto Neil. Into space. Support inside. It's taken by Steve Prescott. I didn't know whether the referee was going to blow up there. It certainly looked as though the ball had gone marginally forward from our angle. Joint onto Pickavance. Oh, good clamp tackling there by Lee Jackson. Pickavance just turning in the tackle, looking to release it. And now the ball to Goulding. Puts it upfield. Good kick by Bobby Goulding. Finds touch in the Eagles' 20-metre area. Good 50-metre kick there. But excellent tackling there by Lee Jackson. Saved Pickavance moving it out quickly. Scrum down. Certainly end-to-end stuff, Mick. And now it's Cal Briggs to feed in the Eagles' 20-metre area. Substitute coming on now. Number 14, Turner, coming on for Paul Carr. He's going to be a big blow. It doesn't look as though it's a blood bin. It looks as though he's took a knock. Heavily strapped left knee, Mick.
Yeah, that's certainly weakens. Well, it's the wrong thing to say when the player's coming on, but it just takes a little bit of size out of the Eagles' pack. Certainly a big factor in Eagles players, Paul Carr. His blindside charges are a feature of the Eagles. So again, the Eagles working the ball out. Good ball inside from Powell to Broadbent. Broadbent keeps alive, gets a good pass off to Carl Briggs. Briggs, well tackled by Laughlin. So of the two sets of forwards at this stage, I would say it's the Eagles that are making the more progress. The Eagles have contained St. Helens, and this is Anthony File got Maiko inside. Chances here for the Eagles. He feeds Hayes, Hayes drags it in. Well, did Anthony File pick the wrong option? Well, their players offside, they're running in the line. That should have been a penalty. Players loitering with intent, then Adam Fogarty. You just cannot loiter about in that area of the field. But a good attack from the Eagles.
Super ball by Powell, wasn't it, onto Farrell? And then, as you say, did he take the wrong option? It looks as though he did. He went over there, but a great tackle by Scott Gibbs. Closed him down, give him no opportunity at all. Saints restart from the centre of the 20-metre line. John Neal going up there, and no support again. Saints have got to follow the man with the ball, especially this John Neal. Chris Joyce bursting through. Obviously the referee's seen something there, a head-high tackle. He's ruling. Didn't look anything from our position, Mick, but the referee obviously in a better position than us. But good driving there by John Neal, and he's got to be followed. He's playing out of his skin, John Neal, driving the ball forward, turning in the tackle, looking for that support, and it's got to be there. Unfortunately, it wasn't on that occasion, but Saints come up with a penalty and restart 10 metres outside the Sheffield 20-metre line. 15 and a half minutes gone, no score. John Neal again there, he unloads the ball to Fogarty. Change of direction onto Golding. Golding breaks out of the tackle. Looking to release again. He's still going, he's Golding. Taken down by Briggs. Casey out from the acting half-back position. Cooper onto Nicol. Nicol breaks through. Nicol drives again. Oh, long pass to Alan Hunt. He's going to be in, yes. Hunt in at the corner. Just rounds Bright Sodji. So 16 minutes of the game gone. Alan Hunt with his 10th try of the season. He's now top try scorer in the league along with Martin Afire. But an excellent break there by Sonny Nicol, Mike. Ex-Sheffield Eagle player, did the damage, broke through, some feeble tackling there at that occasion. Long ball out on, a ball out to Alan Hunt, and he just wriggled past Bright Sodji there.
Just inside the touchline and just outside the 20-metre line. And Golding certainly being in top form, controlling most of the ball for the Saints, directing all the attacks, kicking well, and he kicks the goal to run.
A superb effort there, Mick, from deep on the main stand side. A fine conversion to a fine try, and it put the Saints 6 points to 0 up. Excellent start by the Saints, just what the doctor ordered. As I said before, if we get some more of what we had last week, we'll not grumble. But Fogarty there, playing out of his skin. Cooper along the line, obviously that'll bolster the Saints. It'll bolster their attack, but obviously Sheffield, they want to hit back as quickly as possible. John Neal throws the dummy, breaks past Alex Thompson, but quickly in there again is the rest of the pack, led by Jackson. Now with Golding, short ball to Fogarty again, pinpoint precision, superb tackle by Glancy. Brought him down, but it's Golding again. Cooper, pick a advance, hits the line, looking to turn the ball in field. Last one of the sequence. Casey at dummy half, into Golding, all stems from him. I think that was an attempted drop goal, Mick. Well, very ambitious, but there was one here the other week from about 45 yards. All points are essential, and the old one-pointer could win it. Lee Jackson just limping back there. He's an integral part of your attack, so it looks a bit shady there.
He is. He's an integral part of both attack and defence. He's very quick out of action half-back. Cuts the short play down, gets onto people quickly, and here's Darren Turner working the ball away from the ruck. Richard Price onto Briggs. Maiko comes in, has a tilt, gets inside Fogarty, but finished off by Neal. Big challenge from Neal. Jackson onto Briggs. Briggs toes it through. Alan Hunt scoops it up, comes in field. This is dangerous. Prescott steps and goes. Brilliant play from Prescott.
Oh, Prescott's up the middle. He's got Sullivan with him, but Prescott doesn't need him. He's in at the corner. Superb try by Prescott. He's come 75, 80 metres and gone in at the corner. 2 tries in the space of 3 minutes. Prescott with his second of the season. But that came from a little bit of enterprising play by the young scrum half, Cal Briggs, for Sheffield. He thought he could just chip the ball through, but it went to Steve. Steve Prescott got hold of it, and a diagonal run. He came through. He saw the gap, a big gap in the Sheffield defence. He went through it. Anthony Sullivan was on his outside. He didn't need Sullivan. He just powered him for the corner.
Well, no, it's outstanding effort from Alan Hunt and that young man Prescott. Certainly didn't he like it when he got through that gap. He stepped and went and then just pinned his ears back and kept going. Maiko couldn't pick up on him. Neither Maiko or Pixley could get to him. And that's a knock-on from Fogarty. A section of the St Helens crowd chanting easy. Well, that wasn't easy. That was outstanding athletic performance from Prescott. Good chasing from the Eagles.
There's nothing easy, Mick. It's only 10 points to nil. Anything can happen. 2 tries in quick succession and it's a different ball game, isn't it?
It is. But I'm saying if they're chanting easy, they're devaluing the effort that Prescott put in then. That was an outstanding try. Anthony Farrell in the meantime working his way up the ruck, stepping and progresses the ball right in the heart of Saints' defence, gets almost to Saints' 20 line. Alex Thompson gets over the quarter line. Eagles in decent position now. This is the 3rd tackle. Turns Broadbent inside. Broadbent gets a good pass away. Richard Price picks up, got spaces, steps, ducks underneath. Eagles in good position. 5 metres from the post. Lee Jackson acting half back, turns Farrell in. Farrell hits the line, gets 1-2 right. Price gets over the line. Superb close quarter work again. Anthony Farrell and Richard Price. How many tries does Richard Price pick up? Well, that's outstanding play again, all set up. Good close quarter work from Broadbent and Lee Jackson.
The popular side faithful below us, Mike, as you say, chanting easy. Just a little bit of friendly banter, that is, just as they've just given the referee a little bit of encouragement. But a good goal by Maiko, and back in the melting pot, 10-6.
Yeah, good reply from the Eagles. And you're certainly right, Ron. Anthony Farrell in the last 18 months has developed into an outstanding loose forward. He inevitably makes 10 metres every time he gets the ball. Always looking to offload, always looking to support. And he does it. Oh, that's a good tackle. Sonny Nicol putting a tackle on his old teammate John Glancy. And he does the tough yards, does Anthony Farrell. You don't see him running out wide very often. He's always going right up the throat of the defence. And that's Brad Hayes. Takes the ball forward. This time Farrell comes again. Again beats the first tackler. Again keeps going. Finds Lee Jackson. Lee Jackson's Richard Price. This time Price picked up by Bobby Golding. Bobby Golding working well in secondary defence. But it looks to me as though Lee Jackson's not fit. He didn't show any inclination to get going then. Again, Richard Price coming off that short pass off Daryl Powell. Briggs will feed Thompson. This time, that's a high tackle. Well, Mr. Cummins, nothing vicious about it, just eye contact from Laughlin. This time Powell goes to the corner. He puts it over. Prescott will have to play it now. Sullivan comes up with the ball. Good chase, Richard Pixley.
Yes, good tackling. Excellent tactics by the Eagles, pressing up on the Saints. Now it's Stevie Prescott. And John Neal injured here. I think it may be a blood bin substitution shortly. He's called for the bench. But Saints will have to get on without him, as Adam Fogarty drives the ball up. So John Neal in the walls. He had a dislocated finger last week, and he's got an injury to the back of the neck now. Andy Dannett looks as though he's warming up, ready to be introduced into the action. But Saints in possession, leading by 10-6. Goulding, long pass to Gibbs. Alan Hunt on his outside, but Gibbs has inside. Laughlin, and Saints charge again. Goulding. Oh, inside ball, tidied up. Well, not tidied up as it happens. Gibbs couldn't take it, it went loose, and it's back in Eagles' possession. Perhaps Saints should have had points on the board there, but Eagles' defence came back well.
Yeah, good scrambling from the Eagles. Terrific ball from Bobby Golding on the 5th tackle. Exposed Eagles short on defence, got the ball outside the centre, and Saints had plenty of men in support. So it was really good scrambling from Maiko and Carl Briggs. This time the Eagles spreading the ball. Michael coming off Powell. Powell dummies. Gets Pixley on. Richard Price on, I should say. He's tackled by Sean Casey. This time Lee Jackson does put his foot on the accelerator. Broadbent on the charge. Broadbent on the charge for the line. Gets tackled, a blade of grass short. Good play, Lee Jackson. Carl Briggs to Brad Hayes. Brad Hayes. Oh, just tackled, just short. Unlucky, just wanted one more pass. Sodji would have been clearing in. Good reply from the Eagles. Well, this is literally end-to-end stuff. Breathtaking stuff again. Always a good game between these two teams, Ron.
It certainly is, Mike, and as you say, it's living up to the expectations. Only, as you say, a blade of grass short there of scoring a try. But super defence by the Saints and excellent attack by the Eagles. Powell and Farrell looking exceptionally sharp, releasing the ball, lovely short passes and round the men as well. Andy Dannett just come on. I think it's a blood bin replacement for John Neal as the ball's kicked deep upfield. It's not going to find touch, is it? It is touching goal, allowed to go by Maiko. Unfortunately, just not running right there as far as Saints are concerned, and the Eagles will start from the centre of the 20-metre line.
Yeah. Another terrific kick from Golding though. Just picking them 50 metres up very easily. Alex Thompson comes, takes the ball. Oh, unlucky Alex Thompson. Lee Jackson again in good support. Alex Thompson annoyed with himself.
He might be annoyed with himself, Mike, but I think Jackson might have called for that. And why not? Sheffield have been spreading the ball well and it's been coming off for him. It didn't on that occasion.
Absolutely, absolutely. Had Lee Jackson taken the ball, it would have been clear. Joint gets inside Turner. Turns one over to Sullivan. That's 4 points. Forward pass. Forward pass. Anthony Farrell. Dragged in this time by Shane Cooper. Broadbent throws one out to Powell. It wasn't a good pass. Gone back, says Mr. Cummins. Well, if that's gone back, I don't know which way is up and down. If that wasn't a knock-on, there'll never be another. Here's Thompson running the ball out, brings the ball right, drags the Saints defence across. This time they're spreading the ball. Beautiful pass from Briggs to Powell. Powell to Hayes. Hayes has got Sodji. What can we see here? Oh, he's gone on the outside. Oh, good tackle, Prescott. Didn't panic, that young man. Good full-back play. Sodji goes from acting half-back. Last tackle. And the Eagles were not happy about that. Sodji's teammates, they had Saints all at 6 and 7s. The ball wanted moving, and Sodji had to go on his own.
Superb try-saving tackle by Steve Prescott. Homed in well there on Brad Hayes. And then to Sodji. I didn't know it was the last tackle, Mike. I was obviously engrossed in the action. But I would imagine Sheffield be disappointed, especially with running about 60 or 70 metres there. Janet looking to pass round the man. Saints had the penalty for Sheffield being offside. But Saints start again. 30 minutes gone on the watch. 10 points to 6. The Saints lead. Casey brings it blindside. Fogarty now brought down. Solid tackling. Donald Powell and try scorer Price. Golding and Cooper. Out to Sonny Nickel. Well, a yard forward there. The referee didn't pick it up, but Saints keep the ball moving. Scott Gibbs, he straightens up. He'd run through a brick wall, this man, Scott Gibbs. Casey attacked in half. Saints bring it blindside. Golding onto Pickavans. The ball's bounced off, and a knock forward. But we shouldn't have been in that position there, really, Mike. Pass was a yard forward earlier on in the movement, but the referee never picked it up.
It's not always easy, when the balls come upfield like that. The referee's not always in a good position to pick it up. It's not as though it was a ball moving across the line. They'd made a good break at Saints. But a terrific tackle then from Michael. Hitting the man with the ball and dislodging it. This time, Briggs feeds Richard Price. Richard Price gets just outside Eagles quarter line. Alex Thompson hitting the ball up regularly. Alex Thompson getting more confident as more games he plays, and again Lee Jackson just picks 10 metres up, turns Saints back. Eagles will spread the ball now. Here we go. Powell will bring Broadbent running, dummies this time. This time gets one round the corner to Carl Briggs. Carl Briggs gets the ball eventually to Sodji. Last tackle. Eagles looking as though they're kicking this time. This time Briggs goes to the corner. It looks like a good kick. Alan Hunt, not sure whether to play it or let it run. Picks it up and eventually tackled by Anthony Farrell.
And Saints back in possession, but the Sheffield Eagles side press up quickly. Now it's with Paul Loughlin, playing well. This ex-Great Britain three-quarter, playing out of his skin. Had a bit of flack over the beginning of the season, the back end of last season, but looking superb. Janet stood in the tackle, looking to release, clamped by Jackson and Broadbent, I think it is. Saints bring it blindside. Fogarty, the ball knocked out of his hands by the tackle, and I thought that was Lee Jackson that knocked the ball out, but the referee has ruled it's a knock-on. He's given a scrum down with the Sheffield feed. I don't know whether Lee Jackson got a hand to that, Mike, but that's not the way the referee sees it.
Well, that has to be a penalty. Lee Jackson definitely played at the ball. Carl Briggs works the ball around on the blind side and just sets Eagles up. Glancy and Thompson set for the first charge. Here goes Glancy. Thompson goes with him. Eagles spreading the ball now. Powell, first receiver. Brings Broadbent in. Broadbent to Price. Nice ball movement. Price working his way infield. Ooh, almost got through. Good tackle from Casey underneath. And Dannett. Anthony Farrell will have a charge. Here he goes. Steps twice. And what will the referee give here? Scrum down, but who will the ball go to? Well, that's a strange decision as well.
Well, he's given a scrum down with the Saints feed, and definitely I thought the Saints hadn't got to that ball as he came in to tackle. He's ruled that Sheffield have knocked forward. It's just the same as the other one here. Perhaps he's just evening it up. But Saints come away quickly. Steve Prescott from the full-back position, linking up well in his own 20-metre area. Shane Cooper trying to get him underway. Now it's with Loughlin again. Takes the ball well, but clamped tackling there by Glancy and the prop Alex Thompson. But Fogarty doing the hard yards there. Casey at dummy half. Sheffield penalised. Not lining up correctly at the play of the ball is the indication. And Bobby Golding will say thank you for the extra yards. And he finds touch 10 metres inside, well, about 12 metres inside the Sheffield half. 5 minutes to the interval, 10 points to 6. Obviously the game still finely poised. Casey now onto Cooper. He brings in Sonny Nickel. Looked a shade high off Jackson as he went in, but he's gone down injured. The referee stopping play as Jackson there. They didn't look anything malicious there, I don't think, because he came through. Nickel came through at pace and Jackson went in for the tackle. Whether he's taken a stray arm or whatever, I don't know.
So an interesting setup here. Nickel about to play the ball 15 metres from the post. Golding stood first receiver this side. Shane Cooper hanging, loitering with intent out on that right-hand side. It looks as though the ball will be switched back quickly. A quick play ball the Saints will be looking for. And we have a switch play on. Here it goes. Brings the ball back to joint.
But good play there, as you say. You read it well there, Mike. The switch play. Golding, and Golding's there again. Chips it through. Alan Hunt poaching. And as Alan Hunt got the touchdown, he's penalised Alan Hunt for being offside from the kick. Tactical ploy. Didn't work that time. The Eagles survived. 3 minutes to the interval, Mike. 10 points to 6. Still anybody's game, but still injuries at the back there. Yes, Alex Thompson, the prop. So certainly you're going through the walls this afternoon, aren't you?
Yes, everybody's getting a chance to get on. And it looks like a blood drain. And Alex has been carrying his shoulder for the last 5 or 10 minutes. So they'll go off for some treatment, and we'll be happy to just have a bit of a breather and just see if that's a serious shoulder injury or it's just a knock. In the meantime, Carl Briggs showing bags of courage for a young man. Not a big fella, but he's always willing to take the ball to the line if he thinks there's nothing on the outside of him. Powell, oh, lovely ball. Well, that wasn't a forward pass in this world. That was a perfect rugby league pass for me, Ron.
I would agree with you there. That was a lovely pinpoint ball from Powell, and I'm totally impartial, you know that, Mike, but I would definitely say that was a good ball, but the referee didn't see it that way. Saints have had him feed at the scrum, and Steve Prescott linking up. Last throw of the dice, maybe in the first half for the Saints. Cooper inside to Sullivan, shows the ball, looks for that little gap. Blistering pace that we know Sullivan's got. Now it's Golding, he leads the charge, changes the direction, pushes the tackler off, stood in the tackle, gets it away to Casey. Cooper, oh, the ball's knocked down. Is it play on? It is play on, and Pixley comes away with it. Eagles back in possession after a good spirited Saints charge there, and they've got to try and manoeuvre the ball. Maybe only about half a minute left of the first half, Mick, plus any stoppage time, and they're looking obviously to take the lead before half time.
Well, yes, as you say, this will be the last set, and as we're talking, Alex Thompson retires to the dressing room, looks as though he's needing some stitches. So the Eagles keeping the ball alive. Turner steps inside again, looking for support, finds it inevitably in Lee Jackson. Well, you can see that Lee Jackson's not fit. This time that was a forward pass. You can see that Lee Jackson is just reluctant to run, Ronnie.
You can see he's not fit, yes, Mick, but crying out for support, wasn't he? Crying out for support. They know what he can do. The support play's not been bad at all, but it just broke down on that occasion.
So this will be the last scrum of the game. Cooper drifts across, brings Scott Gibbs in. Scott Gibbs gets inside, Glancy drifts across field and meets a big shoulder from Darryl Powell.
Yes, good solid tackling. That was the order of the day, wasn't it? But Sean Casey looks as though it was coming to the left side. It went over to the right. Alan Hunt coming cross field. Hunt goes back over to the right hand side, scything his way through the defence. Nearly a minute of stoppage time played. It's now with Sonny Nickel. He takes it blindside. He drives hard and strong. Golding again, bringing it cross field, drawing the defence in, onto Joint. Looking for runners, he gets it away to Golding again. Prescott in the line. Oh, it must be a try. Oh, super defence by Eagles. But a forward pass given at the end, but solid display there. Pixley, super tackle on Sullivan when he looked to try in the corner. But there goes the half-time hooter. It's been an exciting half, there's no danger. 16 minutes before Saints opened, there's scoring with a Hunt try. Superbly goal by Golding. 3 minutes later, a Prescott try, a 75-80 metre diagonal run. And then only 3 minutes later again, Price hit back with a good try after some superb work by Farrell. So at the half-time score here at Nosey Road, 10 points to 6. Just before I go off the air, if I can give a mention to Greenhall Social Club in Alderhay Road. The video night is a Friday evening for the Saints video. 3 generations of Saints supporter in there, usually on a Friday. Joe Barnett and his son John and his grandson Stuart. Now Joe's about 77 years young. He's been a Saints supporter for over 50 years. He's been in hospital recently, but he's on the mend now. So obviously we wish Joe all the best, speedy recovery, and a mention to his son John and John's son Stuart, which is Joe's grandson. So all the Barnetts in at the Greenhall Social Club. I mention to you, and keep up the good work, and I hope you enjoy the Saints video. But the half-time score here from Nosey Road, Saints 10, Sheffield 6. Prescott's the man. It's big. Before we get underway for the second half, as the Saints take the field from below the main stand, a couple of mentions, one for Brenda Kenny. She's just been in hospital for an operation. She's the wife of the famous twitcher John Kenny, that usually stands with my good lady Christine, who unfortunately down with a virus and unable to attend for the second match in succession. Anyway, get well soon, Brenda. Apologies for not coming seeing you in hospital. Obviously I didn't want to bring the wife because she was full of flu, and I didn't want to come on my own because I thought you might have wanted to get me between the sheets. And there's John, her husband, just in camera shot, and I'm sure he's enjoying the game. 10-6 pulsating action. But the second mention before we get underway, it's for Shirley Cooper, who's a staunch Saints fan, and Shirley and her boyfriend Reese are the relief stewards at Park Ons. We gave them a mention last time, but I forgot to mention Shirley. I've had it on good authority from Tommy Davis, you can have a go at him, Shirley, that you've been pregnant for about 3 years, but we finally got the lump mounted and it's due any time. So when you watch this video on Wednesday and you hear your name mentioned, you just have to tell all the staff to get the hot water and the towels ready in case of something pops out. But anyway, best wishes to you, Shirley. Underway for the second half. Saints kick off. Sheffield will have been G'd up by Gary Hetherington, won't they, Mike? And I'm sure Eric Hughes will have had a few harsh words.
Well, I should think got to be fairly pleased with, well, you know, just a 4-point deficit at half-time. Saints certainly had plenty of chances to score, and the Eagles' scrambling defence came up trumps on many occasions. And Broadbent again progressing the ball forward, gets rid of Chris Joynt, gets the ball off to David Micro. David Micro, well tackled by Scott Gibbs. Anthony Farrell comes, works his way upfield, he's tackled by Pickavance. Last tackle, Eagles have progressed the ball up to Saints 30 line. Nice little play from Carl Briggs, refused to be intimidated by Golding's charge, and that's Prescott taking the ball on the full behind his own line.
Yes, took it well there, under a lot of pressure. Always pressure when players are bearing down on you. Maybe psychological as well, but Prescott never took his eye off the ball there. Did well. Saints restart quickly from the 20-metre line. Andy Dannett powering it forward. Still driving up to the halfway line. Casey, well shaped to go blindside, gives it to Golding. Sonny Nickel coming through, Golding looking to slip the ball out, but substitute forward, Lawton clamped him. Now it's with Joynt. Diagonal run, quickly closed down. Darren Turner doing the business that time. Now it's Cooper. It was closed down on the far side, he turned it back to Golding. Now it's with Nickel. Nickel straightens up, hits the line hard and finds territory deep in the 20-metre area of the Eagles. Golding looking for the gap, tries to create it, slips it to Fogarty, but the ball's loose. Knocked forward, Golding there, trying to draw the Eagles' defence, slip it to Fogarty, but the ball went forward. Scrum down 10 metres from the Eagles' line with Sheffield feed, Mike.
Yeah, asking a lot of Fogarty there, Bobby Golding. Something of an interflora pass that, Ronnie.
Duffy we know it as around here.
Yeah, well, interflora pass, it comes wrapped up with comes with a bunch of flowers and a get well card. In the meantime, Carl Briggs wriggling his way away from the scrum. Dale Lawton leads it up, tackled underneath by Dannett and over the top by Fogarty. Anthony Farrell again right into the heart of Saints defence. A good tackle again from Fogarty. Lee Jackson will bring Broadbent running. Broadbent looking for Powell. Powell's found a hole. He's opening up. He's inside. Good cover from Alan Hunt. Terrific play from the Eagles. Broadbent and Jackson and Powell spreading the ball this time now, the Eagles. Maiko brings it back. Good spotting from Alan Hunt. Last tackle. Glancy happy just to take that pass, that ball. And Lee Jackson trying a little Derek Fox. Chip against the grain, didn't quite come off.
It's a little advantageous, Mike, as you say. But that man Powell there, both as I said before, Powell and Farrell, and he's not got over 25 Great Britain caps for nothing, has he, Powell? With tactics like that, excellent competitor. but not well finished off. But Saints have the possession. The ball's got to be moved quickly to the left to try and capitalise on the hole in the Eagles' defence. Joint running out wide. Joint in the clear. Two-man overlap. Loughlin on the inside. Oh, super stuff. Magnificent try by Loughlin. 4 minutes into the second half. Loughlin with his fourth of the season, and a superb break there. Just as I was saying, the ball had to be transferred quickly over to the left, move it quickly as the Saints were driving forward to their left to capitalise on the gap. Chris Joint took it, he went over there, run out wide. He had Loughlin on the inside, come running on the inside, Sullivan on the outside. The option was right, fed it inside to Loughlin, and he'd no problem beating the cover defence to touchdown between the sticks. Golding from right in front of the post now, no problem. He should pop his second of the afternoon over, he does. 16-6 the gap. A big, obviously, 10-point gap again, Mike, but I could see what was coming off there, and it had to be moved over. The Saints did it. They saw the weak link in the Sheffield armour, Mike.
Yeah, top-class back row play from Chris Joint. Hit the ball at pace, took the ball up to Darryl Powell and just skipped on the outside of him. His power took him through Powell's tackle, went away from the defence, turned the ball inside, and it was all it's a straight run in then for Paul Loughlin. So the Eagles again facing an uphill task, but I can tell you they'll keep at it, Ron.
Oh, I'm sure they will, but it's an exciting game, isn't it? Only a minute or so ago, Eagles were nearly in at this top left-hand corner, and then the play taken down, you don't take your eyes off it. Andy Dannett now gets the ball away to Cooper. Saints move it again. It's Loughlin, breaks out of the tackles. Still stood there, Farrell's round him. John Glancy's round him. Golding. Long lofted ball, Alan Hunt takes it. Oh, gives the dummy, uses Gibbs as the foil. Hunt kicks again. Gibbs is on the inside. Hunt goes for the corner, and he's in. No problem there. Glided in for the second of the afternoon for Alan Hunt. A superb try by Hunt again, and only inches or even centimetres to work in. He gave a lovely dummy right on the halfway line here, took the ball, used Scott Gibbs as the foil, heard down the wing. Gibbs was on the inside looking for the pass, but Alan Hunt had the confidence to go in and touch down right in this bottom corner.
Again, yeah, superb try. That try came from outstanding confidence from Alan Hunt. It wasn't a good ball that came across. I had to go back and pick it up. But he didn't panic, he didn't rush. He just took the ball and just hesitated 2 or 3 seconds, let the Eagles' defence come rushing across, stepped inside, dummied as you said, and then it was a matter of sheer pace and athleticism.
Yes, I think he's obviously... the last couple of games, he'll be knocking on the door for a Great Britain selection. I know the squads have been named a 25-man squad or whatever, but he'll be looking to get the nod from Ellery Hanley. A Joint out there to Sullivan. Oh, well taken. Super cover defence as Saints moved the ball quickly. Richard Pixley there came in and closed him down. Obviously vying for the right wing berth between Jason Robinson from Wigan and Alan Hunt. Oh, that was a crunching tackle on Dannett by Farrell, wasn't it? He'll know about that. He came through there at pace, and Golding, precision kicking for that bottom corner. Michael will gather it. They've got to give him 10 metres. Well, obviously the referee saying that he's been given 10 metres there, but Casey comes in along with Anthony Sullivan and force Sheffield back.
Yeah, good chase then from Saints. So the Eagles having to do it tough. Apart from that attack from Powell and Broadbent, the Eagles have not had much play this half. We've been playing... Oh, Broadbent gets a good one up.
9 minutes.
9 minutes into the second half. Briggs developing the ball. Feeds Anthony Farrell. Anthony Farrell, good tackle from Laughlin underneath. Pixley will run. Pixley had no option but to run then. Eagles at 6s and 7s. Last tackle. This time the ball is switched to Darren Turner. Darren Turner goes for the line and finds it. Well, that was improvisation, if nothing else.
Well, obviously trying a variation of play, Mike. Saints doing a good job on the Eagles, moving up, pressing on them, trying to close them down. Obviously, after the first 40 minutes, we know where the danger areas lie, and they've just tried to be closed down.
Well, Bobby Golding spotting the first optional kicker, which was Carl Briggs, and coming up quickly on him. Lee Jackson spotted him out of the corner of his eye, switched the ball to the short side, and it was Darren Turner he was out of a mess.
And the referee stepping in there quickly as these two fiery little scrum halves just have a few words together. Oh, lovely ball from Laughlin onto Prescott. He breaks out of the tackle. Oh, but solid tackling there. Darren Turner comes in, along with Price, the try scorer for the Eagles. Pickavance drives again. Strong runner. Strong straight runner. Casey. Fogarty. Oh, Fogarty breaks. Nickel was on his left, but Fogarty there takes up, pulling down. He's one of the informed props. As Joint hits the line. Well clamped, 10 metres inside the Eagles' half. Saints in the lead by 20 points to 6. Looking excellent value for the effort this afternoon. Quick into passing, Cooper, Pickavance, Stannard, Cooper. He's got the possession, good tackling there. Saints will vary the play now, it's Golding. Golding sees the gap, drives for it. Oh, he's scampering through this little man. Alan Hunt, on to Scott Gibbs, back to Bobby Golding. The tackle count still on the last one. Well, that's knocked back, it's all on. Adam Fogarty went through. Little bit of a shambles there by Sheffield, but they come up with possession. Darryl Powell pulls them out of the mire.
Yeah, brave play from Darryl Powell. Oh,